It makes me happy just to see the smile on my baby face.
He has inspired us all with his strength and that smile. And tonight, the little boy with a superhero spirit has a super-sized grin.
7-year-old Kaden Stevenson may have lost his legs, but now he has the ability to do something that's a rite of passage for every child.
The chance to hop on a bike or a scooter and take off on your own. It is fun, it's a little bit of freedom, and it was something Kaden could only dream about until now. On Christmas morning, there was one gift Kaden Stevenson wanted more than anything.
Now you can buy it. It's a movie bike.
The excitement was more than this 7-year-old could take.
What? It'll never be a nice bike.
And Santa sure delivered. It wasn't just any bike. It was exactly what Kaden had been wishing for.
What does that say right there? BMX.
And he couldn't wait another second to try it out.
Dude.
But a cough and what seemed like the stomach flu would change everything before he ever had a chance to ride it.
It wasn't anything that alarmed me to say, let me rush him to the urgent care or the emergency room.
Thought it was the flu or...
Right. Just a little stomach bug or, something that maybe he would get over in a couple days. But then, in the course of a couple days, he started developing this pain that just wouldn't go away, and he couldn't get out of the bed. I knew something wasn't right.
Kaden had developed a severe infection triggered by the flu and strep A. It was aggressive, damaging his tissue and putting his limbs and his life in danger.
That's when the doctor sat down, looked at me, said, your son is really sick. His right leg was so swollen, they needed to relieve the pressure.
Kaden would need to have both legs amputated to survive.
Thank you for praying for me. He cut off my legs, and when I woke up, I see my legs cut off.
Kaden is a fighter and has amazed us all with his incredible strength and spirit, learning to move and be independent, and mastering his new wheels as he adapted to his new normal.
Can you get it?
But this summer, his mom noticed there was something her brave little boy simply couldn't do.
He saw them on their bikes and the scooters, and he kind of got sad and stayed close to me, put his head down, and kind of got sad. I got sad because what do? You can't fix it.
It made me left out.
Why sad?
Because I don't have my legs to ride my bike.
Michelle Stevenson put out a call on Facebook asking for help converting Kaden's beloved spidermobile into a ride this superhero could operate on his own. She would find an occupational therapist who championed a similar project in Marquette was now just a few miles away, studying at U of M Flint.
Now I'm here doing my doctorate program for occupational therapy.
Kind of feel meant to be?
Yep, yeah. One of those things was put in place for a reason.
The U of M team went to work on a custom dune buggy that would give the Batmobile a run for its money.
We took the car apart, moved all the wires, rerouted them up through the car, and we ended up trying a bunch of different things and settled on just basically putting the foot pedal back underneath the steering wheel.
I'm so sad to drive it.
The car was designed for Kaden to do everything on his own.
What do you think?
Cool.
All he has to do is crawl in.
Look at you all by yourself.
Oh yeah, you got it. He's a pro.
So Kaden, this is where your pedal is. It used to be your foot pedal. So when you push in on that, it's going to go forward.
Oh, there we go.
Start it up.
Ready?
And hit the road. It's a moment of freedom and fun that every child deserves. Pure joy.
I can't thank y'all enough because y'all didn't have to do it.
The only one smiling bigger than Kaden at the test drive?
Y'all are awesome.
His mama, who has made it her mission to help Kaden rise above any challenge.
I'm so happy for you. They food out like that.
Yeah. It makes me happy just to see the smile on my baby face.
So to have play taken away from you by something that you can't control is a big deal. And then to be able to give that independent play back, he doesn't need help from anybody.
Now he'll have something that he can play with outside that will give him some independence. Plus there's a seat in there. He can have one of his friends in there with him too. So now he can play with his friends and I can take a step back and just let him go.
And did he ever go? So many people have been inspired by Kaden's story and want to help. And this Saturday, there's a chance. There is a bike run fundraiser for his family involving motorcycles, Jeeps, and classic cars starting at the American Legion Post 64. That's on Carpenter Road in Flint. And you can find out more by clicking right on this story on abc12.com.